everyone, and welcome to your daily tarot reading. This is for Friday the 13th of October, and I love Friday the 13th because I love scary kind of films, and on Friday the 13th they usually show Friday the 13th or Jason or one of those films. I recently went to see It at the cinema, and that was super scary, and I like sometimes giving myself a bit of a scare. It kind of gets my adrenaline pumping. And it gets, yeah, I enjoy that sometimes. So for today's reading, because it is Friday the 13th, I know it's not Halloween, but I want to use the Halloween Oracle because that is all about, you know, the kind of Friday the 13th and Halloween energy, which is just kind of scary, and it's all about superstition and the veil between this world and the other world being thinner, and beds under the monsters under the bed and all sorts of things, and it's just a little bit of fun. So I'm gonna use this Halloween deck and see what the message is for today. So let's see. Wow. Okay, so we've got the jack-o'-lantern, which is protection. We have the black cat, fortune meets opportunity. Wow. And then we have eternal love. Love, and it transcends physical death. So this isn't scary at all. This is a beautiful message that you feel safe today within yourself. You feel protected. Your feelings are strong, and you feel good inside of who you are. You feel good about yourself. You feel protected. There's no fear going on, and you feel that you've come to terms with yourself in a certain way, and you get to let your light shine. I'm not saying that simply because the pumpkin has got a candle in it and it shines, but you feel so safe that you don't need to hide yourself away. You don't need to, you know, put your light under a bushel. You can really, you've stepped into your own power. You feel strong and protected enough that you can be your real self, that no one's going to come and interfere, and that you can go out into the world and be the real you. And that's wonderful in terms of an extension of yesterday's reading, because yesterday was all about facing real truths about yourself and choosing whether you're going to go into denial again or not. And it seems to me that you've chosen not to go into denial, that you've decided to embrace yourself with all your flaws and all your wonderful talents and gifts and abilities, and you've come to a certain level of peace within yourself. That kind of thing, when we do that, that fundamentally shifts the way we vibrate on planet Earth. When we reclaim certain parts of ourselves that we disown for whatever reasons, to survive, to make a good impression, when we reclaim every aspect of ourselves, good, bad, whether society judges it as good or bad, that makes you whole. That makes you complete within yourself, and that immediately sends out the message to the universe and to the world that I am someone who is integrated, self-actualized. I am not afraid to let my light shine. I'm not going to change because you think I should change. I stand in my power. Take me or leave me as I am, but don't try and change me, because I'm a wonderful, perfect child of the universe, and I accept myself for who I am, and no one can take that from you. The next card is the black cat. Fortune meets opportunity. So the fortune you've had is that you've had the strength and the courage to really face yourself as you truly are and to embrace yourself. That's the fortune that you've had. And because of that, you know, people are given fortunes all the time, and sometimes they dismiss them or don't see them as valuable and throw them away. You haven't thrown this emotional understanding away. You've embraced it. You've decided to learn more about yourself, so that you've accepted this fortune. And because of that, opportunity now comes along. Okay? And the opportunity is for eternal love. So your passions and your romantic feelings and your desires are going to be awakened today, because, you know, the thing is, when you decide not to feel something, like, let's say, I don't like the fact that, I don't know, I can hold a grudge, for instance, as an example. I don't like the fact that I hold a grudge against people, so I'm going to bury that part of myself. I'm going to put up a wall, and I'm not going to bear grudges against people anymore, and I reject that part of myself, and I kill it in a way. That doesn't work, because you put up a wall in that side of your life. You can't just put up a wall in one area of your life. The wall goes all the way around. And when you decide to disown one part of yourself, you put a wall up to everything. So now that your feelings are back, you face the negative ones, the good ones come back as well. Joy, silliness, fun, laughter, love, sexuality. You become more integrated as a human being. And because you've done that, fortune meets opportunity, and the opportunity that you're getting is the potential to meet real love. And how cool would it be to meet the love of your life on Friday the 13th? Because then you could always bond over that and say, you know, at dinner parties, Friday the 13th is unlucky for some, but not for us, because I met my true soulmate on Friday the 13th, and it was an amazing time. And yeah, what a cool little anecdote. So love is love is love. I like that they say that, because whoever you love is good and fine. And I want to say this to anyone who's young and who's struggling with their sexuality. Love is love is love is love. Whether you're a man who loves other men, or you're a woman who loves other women, or you're a man who loves women, or a woman who loves a man, at the end of the day, we're skeletons. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, okay? And we don't get to decide who we love. And if that's the part of yourself that you're struggling with and that you've struggled to embrace, then I want to congratulate you first of all, because being gay in our society is something that isn't for everybody. Some people never come out because it's too hard. Some people repress their real feelings because they think they're going to be harassed and victimized. But you are not in that place today. You feel safe. You've accepted yourself, and because of that, it's almost like the universe is rewarding you with something, which is the potential to meet the love of your life, to meet your true love, and a love that is eternal and that transcends death. Because two souls coming together are often reincarnated in lots of different lifetimes, and we do have these teacher kindred spirits and soulmates or twin flames, whatever you want to call them, who come back to planet Earth when we come back to planet Earth, and in different ways they take on different roles to teach us what we need to learn in that lifetime and what they need to learn in that lifetime. So love can be eternal, and it can be with another human being over many, many lives. But also what's amazing is the one love that is always eternal and that is infallible, and the one thing that is always going to be there, is the love of the universe, the love of the Creator, the love of Spirit, God, whatever you want to call it. And this is another opportunity to, one, love yourself despite the things that you disavow in yourself and now you embrace. That allows you to love yourself. That is an eternal love. You will love yourself for as long as you're alive and beyond. And you also, by accepting yourself, you immediately open yourself up to Spirit, and you get access to the infinite love of the universe, and that's something you can feel as well. So whichever way you swing it, if you accept yourself, fortune will meet opportunity, and either you find your true love in a physical human sense, or you find true love when it comes to yourself and you let go of all the things that you've repressed, or you find true love when it comes to connecting with a higher power and you have a visitation or an experience that really says, oh my God, I can feel the love of God in my life. and I embrace that, and now I feel more love than I did this morning. So this isn't a scary reading at all. This is a wonderful, positive, amazing reading. I'm so glad I chose this deck. It doesn't have numbers in it, so I'm just going to count to 3 because it's 3 cards, and 3 is about new beginnings. So embrace yourself, look around you, see what your true self loves and wants. Don't dismiss that, don't throw that away. And this is the start of something new. This is the start of a new love in your life. Even though it doesn't look particularly pleasant with the skeletons, but it is Friday the 13th, so I think that's okay. So I hope you have a wonderful day. If you would like a private reading with me, and please get in touch via the website. It's gregoryscott.com. I use oracle cards once in a while like today, but usually I use astrology, tarot, and numerology in my readings. The astrology gives me a blueprint of your soul. It shows me what your life purpose is, why you've come back, what your vocational aptitudes are, what's coming up in your love life, in your career, what you can do to overcome your own weaknesses and build on your strengths, how you can kind of manifest the things that you want into your life, when the best time is to travel, when it's a good time to move, what areas work best for you. Literally anything you can think of to ask. These divination tools give me a way to answer your questions. So if you're interested in that, please book a reading with me on the website, gregoryscott.com. Please remember to subscribe. It's absolutely free of charge and it really, really helps me. So please do subscribe to the channel and I'll speak to you tomorrow.